Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day.
And kind of get a little bit of information from him, man. And he's still in high school. He won't graduate for another 3 weeks. So he is really, really young. That takedown or the clinch and just land some damage. As far as I know, he's only been training for about 2.5 months.
For that age, when I see him, I wouldn't guess that he's that age.
I would not either.
No,
absolutely not. I thought he could.
When I looked him up and reached out to him, and I mean, even his pictures online, I mean, you can
Get a win. So he's going to be coming
today. Definitely, he's going to want to pick that up.
And for having just started fighting a short period of time ago, he's got accumulated a fair amount of experience for only been fighting for what, 1.5 years. I mean, his debut was that show that we did at.
It was like late 2023, I believe.
Yeah, in Ashland.
Yeah, you're right.
Casino.
Yep. Yeah, out at Camp Landing out there.
Mountain Man moniker. He's the Reaper.
I was going to say, I thought he was the Mountain Man, but we got it changed up here. I can dig it.
He does still have some nice camo shorts, which go with the Mountain Man motif.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And here we go. Both men touch gloves to start us off here. We're underway. Nice kick right out of the gate there from J.R. Cochran. And I'm going to admit, I'm shocked to not see a shot immediately. He looks calm, looks prepared.
Yeah, it looks to me like he might be trying to lure Antonio into a long punching combination and try to enter into that. But Antonio's doing a good job staying composed.
Oh, nice jab. Nice feint. That was a great feint. Nice and quick, and that shot came right behind it.
Grabbed that hand, kind of swatted it down right over top there.
That's how you got to be when you're the shorter fighter. If you're going to throw strikes to try to get in range, you got to feint. You got to be short, jerky with it, switching up the tempos.
And Antonio looks like he's trying to fill him out here. I don't know that he was anticipating the strike.
That was inches.
Yeah,
that was
nice
inches away.
Punch there.
JR looks composed, though. I mean, he's reaching out, pawing at that right hand.
Yeah.
Doing a good job with the movement from the southpaw stance. And I wonder if he's not a wrestler that prefers to shoot off of his right leg is why he's standing there. I don't know if he's actually left-handed or not.
But that's where I think, he's kind of... Most people would think coming into this he's going to be at a disadvantage because he's the 0-0 guy, But his record in high school, from what he was telling me, he was 74-16. So to be, to have that many wrestling matches, you're going to be in front of people. So this kind of pressure isn't going to get to you as much as somebody who's never been in there at all before.
Very good composure and footwork from two guys with not a ton of fights and training.
I'd like to see Antonio kind of open up with those jabs a little bit more, just to get into range. He's throwing that right hand, but
almost feel like he's anticipating the shot. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to put himself in that danger, but he's also getting stuff back that I don't think he was expecting.
Yes,
I'm going to be honest. I didn't expect J.R. Cochran to stand this long. Just in the period I was talking to him, I mean, 74-16 as a high school wrestler, he's in here standing with Antonio Robinson, who's got two.
And he landed a nice
3-4
32.
bouts in standing matches. So, yeah, I mean, there it is.
Oh, nice. Oh,
nice.
Wow.
Antonio Robinson on the first attempt there.
Stays on his feet.
And he was deep on that single leg.
That was well-timed entrance, and he was deep, and Antonio did a good job shucking him off. And JR didn't try to force chain wrestling. He was happy to just break the clinch and go back to strike.
Yeah. I'm impressed with both guys there in that exchange.
Again, I think if Antonio would use that range, pop some jabs, make the opponent feel like they're sure to start coming forward, would be in his favor. Because I kind of feel like Jared Cochran's kind of taking this round.
Yeah, I would have to agree. And
Hey, that was insane. What was that? What's not a jab?
what power that man has. It was either a jab or a straight right.
That's off.
That was beautiful.
Do you want to catch an interview?
Yeah, I would like to talk with Jared Cochran.
Ask him a couple questions. That was amazing. Well, here at New Line Cage Fighting, we give you knockouts. We've showed you that.
Very well-timed overhand. Great composure.
Yes.
And mixing up the wrestling and the striking exchanges very well. It was a very impressive performance from a debut guy, especially one that's only been training for a handful of months.
Yeah, and it's such a durable guy like Antonio. I mean, I was surprised by that.
To put away a guy who got cracked by Rex White and stayed standing.
Stayed standing. He must have just touched the button.
Yeah.
Did you see what strike it was?
I believe it was an overhand left. I believe he caught out with the right hand.
I saw
and then threw
the
an
left
overhand
hand, so I wasn't sure which kind of shot, but man, it was powerful.
So I thought it was over. It was not.
It's not over?
No.
That's the end of the
They're going
round.
to the second round.
Oh.
I thought he finished it.
I thought he waved it off.
Absolutely
I
insane.
think everybody thought it was
How
over.
crazy.
Whoa, okay,
I
Antonio.
was looking for Will in the ring, and I catch him he's waving at me, and he's like, they didn't call it. I was like, they didn't call it.
Antonio has regained his composure.
They didn't call it.
We're in for a heck of a scrap here, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, it is not over, but Antonio needs to get that back. I'll tell you that.
Will definitely thought it was JR
yeah.
It was over.
Yeah,
I'm flabbergasted. I am flabbergasted there.
What?
We've seen that happen a few times where guys thought that they had been able to get a finish and weren't quite there.
Look, he's right back in there, man. You think this makes him hungry? Do you think this makes him safer?
I would say it makes him hungry because I mean he thought he finished him, you know.
Wow, he's got a goose on his eye already.
So now that's one of those things where, as J.R. Cochran, you're like, well, he survived what I thought was the finish.
Now what do I do?
Yeah. So,
but he's back on the fence.
I was gonna say, might put a question mark in his head. Might be like, all right, well, what I was doing was working.
And we're seeing Antonio bite on the feints a little bit more than he was in the first round, which obviously you will after that, right?
But he's going to try for it again, which I think he should. He needs to bring that pressure.
Yeah.
You know, Robbins, I mean, there's no way he's all the way, you know, where he was before that shot happened. So I would bring that pressure,
well, you gotta
put it on him.
That was a well-timed outside leg kick there, too.
He's probably still thinking about that leg kick or the takedown. So
man.
I would almost feint at the takedown and come over top with the right hand and see where that might land me. But
I get a little nervous the way Robinson is exiting.
Yeah.
He's a little off balance, and I think that's when he got caught.
Now, he landed a nice right hand there, I do believe.
Yeah, he did. He didn't catch all of it, but he did catch the end of it there. And I think Cochran's kind of acknowledging it. And there comes the shot.
Nice.
And this is what I expected to see out of him. And here comes the ground
and
I don't think he's going to stop.
No, now it's over. All right, J.R. Cochran.
And I'm going to speak to our winner.
Getting it done. Wow.
Again, experience beyond his years, right? To be able to mix up the takedowns and the strikes again, even after he landed a big strike. He didn't get too greedy and try to stay going to that well.
But he did it
knockout finish.
He did a very good job of not rushing.
Yes.
You know, a lot of people, he was hurt. Let me just throw everything at him real quick. He didn't. He still was patient and thought through changing levels.
Plus, I can imagine that that's an incredible adrenaline dump to think you've won the fight and then 10 seconds later be like, get ready for round 2.
Yeah. Hey, heart out to Antonio Robinson, man. That's a tough dude. To come back after a shot like that and just continue to stand there and be ready for what was next, that's some heart.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 3 is on a salvage in the fight. 1 minute, 30 seconds in the round. 2 for your winner, by Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the winner, J.R. Cochran. If you're not aware, ladies and gentlemen, this man does not graduate high school for another 3 more weeks.
want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution.